पी सकता हूँ।
तो फिर तो वो कैसे बोल रहा है ये जो हुआ है शायद
ये देख इधर क्या हो रहा है, देख जादू जादू हो रहा है, जादू। देखो
चल
स्ट्रीमिंग स्टार्ट हो गया। वेट,
गेट तो खुला ही हुआ है, गेट लॉक होके भी क्या होगा।
कौन सा गेट खुला है? नीचे का? अच्छा, तो भैया कौन सा कह रहे थे कि मैं गेट खोल दूं? नीचे का
गाड़ी का गेट।
गाड़ी हम लोग की।
अरे तूने गाड़ी का गेट बंद नहीं करा था उतरते हुए?
हाँ
वो कैसे करे?
तुम्हारे भैया तुम्हारी वाली गाड़ी पे लोग थी।
ये मुझे कह रहे थे तुझे गाड़ी का
लाइट खिड़की दीदी को लाइट
ड्राइवर साइड खुली, बंद करके चेक करके आए हो या
कब
कैसा
खुली?
हो गया?
अभी मैं गया था नीचे गाड़ी
भाई बहुत चली गाड़ी में तेरी, अनलॉक हो रही है अपने आप। कसम से भाई मैं चेक करके आऊं, मैं हमेशा से मेरी आदत है वो खोल के चेक करके आने की।
लाइव तो आ गया है पर टीवी दिखा
तेरे
नहीं।
पापा के हाथ में आगे पीछे पीछे।
ओ सुनो
अभी जिंदा है भाई।
मैंने कहा तेरे पापा की आंख में आ गई, मेरे पीछे पीछे।
अभी तो जिंदा है भाई।
मतलब चाहते हो कि मतलब ऐसे ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हो?
नहीं मैं तो कुछ नहीं चाहता, मैं तो नॉर्मली बोला है।
मैं भी नहीं करता, सबका अपना जीवन है, जितना भगवान ने लिख रखा उतना चलेगा।
ये
क्या कह
प्रैक्टिकल
सकते हो?
अप्रोच है।
क्या गलत?
प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच है, जितना
हाँ, और क्या होता है?
पता चले।
हेलो, हाँ जी मैं लॉग इन हूँ। मैं आप अभी कॉल स्टार्ट कहाँ हुई है? स्टार्ट कर लें? ठीक है स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ।
पकड़ो
मैं लैपटॉप लेके बाहर जा रहा हूँ।
आप अपने लेफ्ट
सब नीचे साढ़े हो गए।
हाँ बस चल लो,
टिकेगी नहीं?
थोड़ी
नहीं है ना,
अरे यार मुझे पढ़ना है यार, तो क्लास चालू हो जाती है थोड़ी मैं
आने वाले हैं, बस मोहम्मद रास्ते में निकल गया।
हेलो, यस यू आर ऑडिबल टीम। कौन कौन है यार अभी इस पे कॉल पे? ओके, रंजीत, संदीप, अनिल। हेलो, yeah I can hear you. No issues. There's it's me, it's Numan. There's Siddhant, are you there? Okay. Yes, you are. Yes, Siddhant and me are available now. That means everybody is here. Yes. It's perfect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. 50 states in USA, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. Noman, one quick question. Like AT&T, when it's come into the TV, so earlier it was with the different company, what we call that, Uers or something. What we call that? Uers. So it's used to be viewers, right? So when they are providing the services to the TV services in USA in 50 states, so it comes under the AT&T viewers, right? Not under the only the AT&T. Okay, they are still using the name. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I know that like earlier there was there's a one box which need to be installed on each of houses to provide three services. Like if they are using only one services, they just need to install one box and they just need to get the connection over there on that box. Then they will distribute in three lines into the in any house, right? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
tablet or TV. So that's what it does.
Okay.
Now you can. There are two kind of ways that the customer can access the channels. Either let's say that I, me being a customer, I have two TVs. One
Mm-hmm.
is smart TV, one is no smart TV, right? So what I will do, AT&T TV has their own equipment as well. Let's say that if any customer has one smart TV, or let's say no smart TVs at all, then they do have their device as well, which I will show you that in a moment. This is going to be the device that customer will get if they do not have that smart TV. So with the help of this device, they can. It's kind of like cable box, but it's like a mini size cable box. So they will be able to access the TV on this one, on the non-smart TVs. On the smart TVs, they can simply go into the Google Play Store or Samsung Store, and they can simply download the AT&T TV app from there, and then they can just stream off that TV by using that app.
Okay.
So let's say that if customer, everybody is moving on to the smart TVs now. So let's say that before making a sale, that you can simply ask the customer that, do you have all of your TVs? Let we will go with this way, that how many TVs you have and how many TVs you have as smart TVs. So the customer, I mean, obviously they would have the TVs, so they could just easily tell them that I have these many TVs as smart TVs and these many TVs as non-smart TVs. So now you will be now what you would need to do is that you need to take down the notes, whatever the customer is saying that they have this many TV. So you can just simply take down the notes that out of four TVs, two of them smart, two of them non. All right.
Okay.
Uh, do you guys have any question at this point of time?
Not now.
No,
Um,
no, no.
Perfect. So now there would be so many benefits that the customer would be able to get through this, so they can access HBO Max. Now you guys need to make sure that there are premium channels that customer used to ask, or they still ask about that as well. HBO, Showtime, Stars, Cinemax, the movie channel. They are the premium movie channel listing.
Okay.
Do you have any idea about that or not?
The premium channels, this is a kind of a premium family channels, like in one channels there's sub channels as well in the premium, right? Like
Yes,
there is an
absolutely.
HBO which is comes in the premium. There is an what we call that, Star Plus, Star something, Star Movies. I think there's
Yes.
a that is a premium
Oh,
channel as well,
yes.
and there's two three more.
So yes, absolutely. So the benefit of that, you already know that there are sub categories with those channel lineup,
Mhm.
and that's not it. It's they are ad free. When you are paying for their subscription, that is
Mhm.
ad free. So
Okay.
no ads at all.
Okay.
All right. And so that's why they're called premium movie channels, and that's why the customer has to pay an additional charges for to access those
To
channels.
access those channels. Okay.
Yes. And so it says that bringing together movies, news, live sports, plus access to the most talked about original content, which basically means that customer can access live TV programming. Let's say that if there's a Super Bowl or anything of that nature, game is going on, so they still have the access to uh, those live channels. It's not just that you can watch the movies or the seasons or the TV programs on that AT&T TV,
Mhm.
the streaming channels,
Okay.
but
We
you'll also
used to
be able
call
to
that
watch
TV to go, I think, earlier.
Yes, you're right. Yes. So as I mean, now I'll also come on to that point as well. So but I mean now it's called AT&T TV.
Okay.
So we'll just go with that name.
Mhm.
And so now we got the idea that it is basically gets you every single thing
You will not miss
as far as
anything if you are not in front of your TV. If you miss any TV show, you can watch the TV show within 7 days, anytime through your application.
absolutely. So what basically it gets you, you can just simply tell your customer that you will be able to get uh, 20 free, like 20 streams in home. So let's say that if customer has 20 devices in the home, they can simply download that on each of that device, and
Mhm.
they can stream off different channels at different point of times. So as with Netflix, we used to get four screens, so
Mhm.
we can share that. So with this one,
We can share
we get
20.
20 streams. So and does it matter that they can share their account with someone else as well, their relatives or family members or whatnot. So that's one thing. Now let's say
So,
that if
Numan,
yes, please.
Numan, I have a question here. When we say that we get
Sure.
20 screens simultaneously for this
Hmm.
particular offer. So,
Hmm.
in case customers ask or they say that there's some competitor in the market. So, is there any way that we are aware that what competitors are offering on such parameters? Whether they are offering the same number of screens, lesser or greater than that?
Yes, absolutely. A very good question indeed. So I'll tell you this: that right at this very moment, there is competition, but they are not offering like the channel lineup that AT&T TV has. So the more that the customer could get from Spectrum, Xfinity, they can get about just like 10, 15 channels. That's about it. So they're very limited with their channel access on the TV. If we talk about the streaming service, they still
So
can do that.
that's
Mhm.
wonderful that we are offering the maximum number of simultaneous screens, right? So that is wonderful, and
Yes,
we can use particular information as a USP. Uh,
yes, yes, absolutely right. Now you can still sell this service, like AT&T streaming service, to any customer which has a smart TV. And as this being the streaming service, they can, I mean, you can pretty much sell it to anyone, anywhere. I mean, in the US, obviously.
Sign up and start streaming
So,
instantly. Okay.
so they just have to have a smart TV. So basically, the smart TV is basically to have the app downloaded onto that device, so they can access it. So they can access the TV channels right from their TV remote. And now we'll come onto that part where we where the customer does not have a smart TV. All right. So it says that easy self set, sign up and start streaming instantly. Stream on your devices you already have, or get our exclusive streaming device. So it basically, I mean, it's self-explanatory here. I believe you can all read it. Sign up and start streaming instantly. Stream on devices you already have. So basically, it's saying that if a customer has a smart TV or smart devices, so they can start their services instantly, right at the very moment when they would sign up, they can start using it. All right. The second thing, we'll come on to this one now. Get our exclusive streaming device for an additional $5 a month for the next 24 months. All right. So if a customer does not have, let's say, a smart TV, so they can get this additional device. Each device is $120 for a one-time charge. They get to keep that. All right. But let's say that if customer does not want to pay that 120 $20 right up front, then what they can do, they can simply get that device on installment just for $5 a month. So let's say if I have four TVs, and one TV is smart TV and three TVs are non-smart TVs. So what I will do is that I will just go ahead and take three devices, this AT&T device, and I can still manage to get the TV service on the non-smart TVs. All right, are we clear on
So
this point?
for streaming in okay, so for streaming in non-smart smart TV is we need to purchase it individually for each TV, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For a non-smart TV, you have to have this device in order to operate or get the TV channels.
Okay, so the bill which is included in it, so is it prepaid or postpaid?
It will be, I mean, it's going to be a month by month plan with this service. It is just, I'll tell you, I'll come on to that point as well.
Okay,
As
okay,
we will go down to the prices of the packages, I'll tell you how would this work.
okay, sure.
But just keep that in mind that it will be $5 for each device. And now talking about the device,
Noman,
you
if
can
this $5 per month price will go for 24 months, right? Only for the 24 months,
yes, this will be just the device.
just for
This
the
does
device.
not have yes.
So we can put it in that way that if customer is paying $120 upfront, he will be paying for 20 months only, as per $5 per month, right? Okay. And if
Yes.
customer is choosing to pay in installment, he would end up paying $20 extra for 4 months, right?
I'm sorry, your voice kind of cut out. I missed that point, the last one.
So that's the only thing that customer would end up paying for $5 per month for next 4 months, which are additional, right? If he chooses to opt for the installment plan. If he is
Uh,
paying upfront, then he ends up paying for 20 months. So that's one way of putting it on table with the customer.
I'll explain you this. That if you were to get, I mean, if you being a customer, I'll tell you this. That what you can do is that simply you can pay $120 right up front if you have it. Otherwise, we have an option. You can go for that. You can still have the device. That will be just $5 a month for the next 24 months. So that way, that customer gets to keep that. And obviously, paying $5 per month is better than paying $120 upfront. So I'll just tell you this: that if you were to do this, quick math, it's $120 in uh in five. So that's 24 months. So they're paying just that installment. There's no like interest or anything like that on top. All right. So that is just one way to sell this product. Are we clear on this point?
Yes, please go on.
Yes, please
All
continue.
right. So as it says here that no dish, no cable box, no installers. So it will be most possibly that the customer will get this equipment in the mail. So what you will say is that, I mean, once you will process the orders, you will get to choose the delivery date when the customer will receive this device. For the smart TV customers, uh, they do not have to use, or they do not have to wait. They can simply start using that right at the very moment once they will sign up. All right. But for whenever we are sending this device over to the customers, they will need to will select a delivery date. So this will be shipped out, and the customer can self-install the service. It will come with a manual guide that how customer can set it up. And let's say that if any customer, if an elderly customer calls in that they are saying that they do not know how to install it, so you can simply tell them that we do have uh, a team, a rescue team. So if you're not able to install it yourself, we'll have someone come over to install it for you, and that is for free. All right.
And from where the customer can opt for that?
Yes. But first, they will have to receive the equipment.
Okay, and we
They,
will be asking the date on their behalf, right?
yes, we will ask
We'll
them
book a
that I do
time
have.
slot.
Okay, time and date slot. Okay.
Yes. So we'll just go ahead and tell them as we will complete the order. We'll tell them that this is the date that I have for the delivery of the equipment. Is that something that is okay with you? Would you be available at that point of time? They will say yes. You can just go ahead and click on that, and you can schedule the delivery. And the next thing is that now this equipment that comes with the HDMI cable. All right, and so one end will go into the back of this device, and one end would go obviously into the TV. And with that remote, it has the Google Assistance on it as well. So it's already integrated with the Google services as well. So let's say that if they want to watch any channel, and it also has a mic as well, so they can simply just push a button, just say the name of the channel, say the name of the show that they want to watch, and it will be just right on their TV screens. They do not have to go through all of that channel list one by one. That's one selling point that is more of the customer. I mean, because everybody is going with the automation services as well, so that's why this is a great selling point.
Okay, so Noman, it might be possible that customer can be calling us for the setup and installation of the device as well, right?
Yes, and obviously you wouldn't be able to do it. So what you will say is that I will give you. I have to apologize for the inconvenience. You will go with this flow that I have to apologize for the inconvenience that you couldn't install a service yourself. I will give you the number for the customer service. You can arrange a professional installer free of cost, and uh, they can come over today to install it for you, and it's again free. Whenever they will call in for a rescue, that will be free.
Okay, okay.
All right. But first off, again, we'll have to schedule the delivery date. So you just can, let's say that if a customer says that they need to have an installer come over to install it for them, you just simply tell them that right now, due to the pandemic, I we do not have the access to schedule the installation from the at the very moment. So I'll just go ahead and send you the equipment. As soon as you receive the equipment, just give us a call back and we'll have someone come over to install it. All right.
Okay.
And now get AT&T TV and get a year of HBO Max included. Now that used to be an offer, but that has been expired. But still, they do have this collaboration with HBO. They used to have this, but it does not come on at that very moment as we speak today. So you may not be able to see that on your buy flow whenever you will sell it. This offer, which says HBO Max included, that may not be there. Just keep that in mind. But just to get you an overview of HBO Max, obviously it comes with a whole lot of different things. As it says that HBO's groundbreaking app and all of the new movies. If we talk about the latest movies, they are releasing on HBO Max as well. One of them was uh, Army of the Dead, and so all of the big movies they are releasing on HBO Max because that's an OTT platform.
Oh, okay.
So it says that the Suicide Squad, The Conjuring, you see the
Godzilla Kong.
Godzilla versus Space Jam. So all of these big movies they are releasing on HBO Max, obviously, which is a paid subscription. So, but at this very moment, you may be able to see it on the buy flow, but I'm not sure at the very moment it's there. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
ATT
So now
remote.
we'll come. Yes. So it says, I mean, you know how Google Assistants work. Hey
Yeah, it's a
Google,
Google
use your
Assistance remote.
yeah. So we have already talked about it. You can just simply use your voice uh, to change the
Okay,
channels,
does it
control the
work
smart
on Apple
devices.
TV as well?
You're talking about the app.
No, no. If it's an Android TV thing which you are using right now. So if somebody has a Apple
No,
TV at their place and they are using the same services, so does it work on that?
I guess this
yes,
is for the box, I guess so,
Okay,
because the box is provided with a remote, and the remote is accessing the Google Assistants with the via
yes,
box. So it
yes.
doesn't matter if it's Apple TV or any. If it's Apple
no,
TV, I
I'm
don't
talking
think we
about the
would
box
be
as
needing
well.
the
Like box will
box.
have box will connect with the Apple TV, right? If somebody using
It
the Apple TV.
will, it will, but eventually, if a customer is using Apple TV, so they
Mhm.
can obviously download that from the iOS store. That
Okay.
app.
Well, I guess so. If Apple TV has an HDMI cable available
Yes,
input,
yes,
then it would.
yes, yes. It does work with Apple TV. If we talk about this specific product, this specific cable box.
Okay.
So I mean, it's again self-explanatory. AT&T TV, you can use your. It has the mic button, so you can just change the channels using your voice. And that's not it. It also has a whole different products as well. You see it here: HBO Max, Prime Video, Netflix, Showtime. So it has all of those access as well. It's not just that it gets you the access to the TV channels, but a whole different uh, the Prime Video, Netflix, and all of these other stuff as well. So so that was it for the TV remote there. Now we'll come on to the TV packages. Right. So the packages and the prices. Now this is going to be the base price. This is going to be the basic package that AT&T TV has.
Mhm.
That is called entertainment. Entertainment package. The next step up is choice package, then the ultimate, then the premier. Right. So you may be wondering that what's the basically difference in this one. So this one has about 65 to 100 channels in there, which
Including
consist of
40,000
ANT.
40,000 total on the months. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, which is the on-demands as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not the channels. The
Premium channels,
channel,
premium
yeah,
channels must have been paid separately, right?
yes.
Okay.
This premier package has everything: Cinemax, HBO, HBO Max, Stars, Stars Encore, Showtime, everything.
Okay, please continue with the channels and Baki
Yes.
said then.
So I'll tell you this. This package has the basic channels: USA Network, Univision, TV Land, Nickelodeon, TBS. These are the local top rated channels. They still have, I mean, all of the top ones in that entertainment package, but it does not include any of the movie channels. All right, that's the first thing. And the base price for this is $69.99 per month plus tax. It says plus tax here. And Also, let's say that if a customer has 4 TVs, all of them being smart TVs, then this will be their monthly cost, $69.99, because they can download the TV app on all of their smart TVs. So they do not need that cable box that we had talked about. This one. All right.
Okay.
So let's say that if being a customer, I'll just ask you guys a quick question just to get you guys with the product knowledge. So let's say that I have 4 TVs, two of them being smart TVs, two of them being just the regular TVs.
So you have four TVs.
Can you guess? Yes, I have 4 TVs. I
Mm-hmm.
have two smart TVs, two non-smart TVs.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to be my monthly bill?
Including
Monthly
the
bill
package,
with the package or
including the
without
Yes,
package?
with package, obviously, I
with
guess.
the pack.
69 plus $10.
Yes, absolutely. There you go.
Yeah.
So the package is something that you need to get in order to get that
Plus
access.
taxes as well.
So yes, plus tax. You can simply, I mean, tell them because since that is a streaming platform, there is not much of a tax in there, just a few cents.
Mm-hmm.
You may not be able to see the taxes once you will sell the product,
Okay.
because their streaming platforms does not have the taxes mostly.
So while booking, we will be getting all the bifurcation and quotation of the, including the taxes as well, so that we can inform the same to the customer as well. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
So again, this has about 65 to 100 plus channels, and this one has a little more channels, about 100 150. This one has more of the some of the movie channels, not all of the movie channels. That goes up to 150
Okay.
plus,
Does that
and this has
include
more
the
than,
local channels as well?
yes, it will include all of the local channels as well. Even this one, this entertainment package, it
Okay.
will include all of the local channels as well. So I'll also tell you the buy flow, or the call flow that we follow. So you get the idea that how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Nomad. Sorry to interrupt. One more question. If I do opt for the entertainment package and I
mhm.
do want few extra channels which I don't have in my package, so if I pay something extra, is there a same price for per channel or something depending upon the uh, tier of the channel? We would say.
Yes, I'll explain you this. Let's say that if I'll explain you this. So let's say that you see that Hallmark movies and mysteries, Ovation, Revolve not included.
Okay.
It's already mentioned there. So
Okay.
let's say that in order for you to get these channels, you have to get this one.
Premium
It
package.
does not say yes.
Because of
Now
these
we
are
do
the
not have
premium
any. No, this
families.
is not the premium. These are not the premium channels, but
The
there
Hallmark
are
will comes in
these
the
are,
Hallmark mysteries.
yeah, Hallmark movies and mysteries. That's not included in this,
Mm-hmm.
in the choice package or the ultimate package. In
So
order for the customers to get it, they will have to get the premier package.
So they don't, though the customers don't have any option to handpick their channels if they want.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely right. So what you can do is that the selling point, or what we used to do, or what we do it right now, is that we simply ask the customers that you can start off the service with the entertainment package, see the channel lineup, and you always have a room to upgrade. So obviously, you get to install your sale. I mean, you get your sale as well as the customer. Once they would go through all of the channels, they can simply add any additional channels later on as well by calling customer service. That's the simple way to get your sale.
so they just need to upgrade it. They can't handpick
Absolutely.
one or two. Okay.
Yes. But I mean, for you to get your sale, obviously, you need to tell them that you can start off with the entertainment package, which is a basic one, and later on you can upgrade it.
Okay, Noman.
Now we'll go on to the next one. Now you see, when I was trying to tell you that HBO Max. Now you see this one. It does not have with the entertainment package, but it does. HBO Max is included for a year in the choice package as well as the ultimate package. You see that, right?
Yes, you can see that.
And currently, if I'll just zoom in right here, you will be able to see that this is for $14.99 per month for just HBO Max to get added onto the package. So let's say that if a customer is going to get the entertainment package, you can just and also wants to get the HBO as well. You can just simply tell them that you can get the choice package, which is for $84.99. You can get more number of channels as well as you get HBO as well included in the package without any kind of extra charges, and you get more number of channels as well.
Okay, so
Hmm.
Noman, so do we need to use our conventional calculator, or is there any tool to calculate all the packages if a customer handpicks the HBO Max and choice package and anything else?
I'll explain you that as well. Once we will
Okay,
go onto the uh, OET process, which is order entering tool, I'll
okay,
explain you
okay.
how we will do that. I mean, obviously, you know about a la carte, right? So you just simply pick your products, and it sums up
All the
the
products
product
which
summary.
we are opting for, yeah. I'll get it.
Yes.
Okay, just was asking that. Okay, thank
So
you very
yep. So it's just like that. So just to tell you that right at the very moment, it will be a la carte. So
much. Okay,
But
you
first
would
of all,
get
we
the
have to we have to learn about how to calculate the price, because of we need to explain this to the
absolutely,
customer.
okay,
absolutely. Yeah, most probably you will go for the entertainment package. I'll explain you the call flow as well, how to go about it, how to get the get more sales out of it. So you know what you're basically selling and what you need to basically customer. I mean, if you will tell them that you could get this by on your own, obviously they would not be interested. But once you will probe for their usage and then pitch the product, it will make more sense.
Mhm.
I'll tell you about that too. So we have
So,
already covered.
Numan, Numan,
Yes.
hi, Anil. So I have a question here. For example, we have seen these, packages and the prices against it, each and every product. So what if customer says that I need some discount over this particular price? Do we have that option available with us? Do we have any
No.
bandwidth that we do that on our discretion?
No. Not at all. These prices are set by the company itself, and as
Okay.
we being the affiliates, we only have even if they will go and get this on AT&T website, it will the prices will be the same. They cannot get any more discounts.
All right, got it.
Yes, but
So,
I'll tell you a benefit of selling this through. I mean, if we were to get a customer on board, you can simply tell them that if you get your service bundled up with the internet services, you'll also be able to get a $100 Visa reward card. That's the selling point. That most the perfect vision they allowed us to say this. If the customer says anything like that they will go online and get it, and they are not comfortable getting it, and or if they want any more discounts.
yeah, and I guess so. It stands there individually for the Wi-Fi broadband as well. If the customer even doesn't take the TV packages as well, I guess so. I have seen that on website.
Yes, I'll explain you that too once we
Okay,
will
okay,
come on to that part.
Yes.
So, as it says, stream anytime and anywhere on any device. So, again, as I said, it gets you 20 streams. Stream on 20 devices at once in your home, including your TVs. And sorry, one more thing I forgot to mention about this product here. That is this AT&T TV equipment. Customer can literally take it to anywhere, wherever they have the internet access. Let's say that if they're going for a vacation, or if they're traveling to, let's say, a hotel or a motel, so they can simply take this device with them and connect it onto their whatever that room would be. If they have the TV there, they have the internet services there, they can simply connect that same thing.
So
It
it's
does
not
not.
so it's not restricted to AT&T network only, right? The customer can use any internet, right?
Yes, any
Oh,
internet, and this will work.
okay.
And next thing, that's the one benefit, that the customer can use this service in the remote areas as well, wherever they have the internet access. They can simply, if they are going into even in a jungle, wherever they're basically vacationing, so they can simply, uh, they have to have the internet services in order to access the TV there. If they have a TV service there, or let's say that if they have if they want to experience that on the TV, not just on the devices, let's say onto their cell phone or any tablet. So they can simply take this device, they can connect it to the TV, and they can have the TV services, like the live experience of the TV right there. Uh, do you have any questions about that?
No, it's all clear.
All right. So again, as I was saying, stream on 20 devices at once, your home, including your TVs, tablet, smartphone, and other connected devices. Now, as you may also be able to see, AT&T recommends a minimum internet speed of 8 megabits per second per stream for optimal viewing, which basically means that if they want to get this on a higher resolution, they need to get at least 25 megabits per second internet in order for this to work, for the AT&T TV to get work.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the minimum. If you will be, because on the order entering system, once you will process the AT&T TV sale, and you will add the 10 megabits per second internet, it wouldn't allow you to process it. So you will be restricted to just sell the AT&T TV service only, and then you can simply tell your customer that you can get the internet services through a different carrier, and you can still opt for this because this is being a wireless service. There's no wires or anything like that involved in this. So I mean, mostly people like to get wireless. So this is the best way to get the wireless TV service,
Mm.
and the benefits are something that nobody else offers right at this very moment.
The channel lineups.
Uh,
Now,
Sorry, Noman, can you please repeat this and elaborate a bit little because I got confused a bit. Can you please repeat this part?
yeah. So, as I was saying, that I'm sorry. What part you did not get? So I can just emphasize that.
Regarding the online and the bandwidth of the internet and all, which you were just explaining right now.
Yes. So, with AT&T TV to get work, you must have at least 25 megabits per second of downloading speed. So, any speed lesser than the 25, it will not work.
It will not work or the resolution will degrade.
It will not work. If you
Okay.
are Basically, the resolution, let's say that if that would be 1080p, then the resolution will be somewhere around like 720 or maybe lesser than that.
480, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, and the next thing is that let's say that if you are selling AT&T TV and AT&T Internet together, and on to the buy flow, you see that there is no option for you to sell the 25 megabits per second or the 50 megabits per second. So you can simply tell your customer that you can get any other different carrier for your internet services, as this being your wireless TV service. This will have more benefits than any other service provider, because obviously you can emphasize on the benefits. So customer would always get the services from you. They would hear the benefits. So obviously, I mean, no TV provider offers that uh, equipment that you can take it with you when you're, let's say, on a holiday or on a vacation. So you can take your TV equipment with you on a hotel or some places, some remote places. So that's one benefit of this one. And they can just simply use their Wi-Fi hotspot as well. Out of they can just create your their mobile Wi-Fi hotspot and still can access the AT&T TV.
Mm.
So the resolution obviously will be lesser, but it's something that they can work on. But in order for us to sell the AT&T TV with the 10 megabits per second of AT&T internet, the system would not allow you to sell it.
Okay.
All right. So that's one thing that you need to make sure of. So let's say that whenever AT&T TV is available, I mean, it will be available to everywhere, to every customer. But you need to make sure that if you want to make an AT&T internet sale as well, you need to make sure that you're telling the right thing to the right customer. And otherwise, eventually, your sale will get canceled. You would not get paid for it. So all of that
Mm.
hard work would go to nothing. So, so obviously, I mean, they're calling us to get the consultancy. So obviously, if we will not provide them what they were told over the phone, obviously we will lose the sale. And obviously, eventually, if that sale will get installed, uh, it will result in a chargeback, which obviously you do not want. And so the next thing is that
Okay, you
20
mentioned the
hours of cloud.
chargeback here. Can I ask you one thing? So what is the percentage, or what is the impact of the chargeback on one, like, uh, in the amount or in the percentage?
Yeah, let's say that if you are being paid $100 or whatever the price is,
Mm-hmm.
just for instance, just for example, let's say that you're getting paid $100 for selling AT&T services,
Mm-hmm.
AT&T TV service. Then let's say that you this that sale get canceled after some time, after a month or so. Then you get that $100 chargeback, whatever the charge that you, or whatever the payment that you got,
Mm-hmm.
that will be deducted from your next payout, and you
Okay.
will get reported that this was the chargeback.
Okay. So only that amount, or there is an additional like amount as well
No,
on that?
that amount.
Okay. All right. And what is the span?
And
What is the time frame of the chargeback? Like, is there any 2 months, 3 months, 4 month, or 6 months?
uh, well, I'm not quite familiar regarding that. I believe Ranjit Bhai will be able to explain you better about that.
Okay.
And now the next thing is that It also gets you, regardless of it being a streaming service, it also has 20 hours of cloud DVR storage as well. You know about DVR, right?
Yes.
So it's digital video recording. So it gets you the cloud DVR services. And let's say that if customer does not want, let's say if me being a customer, I want more storage, then obviously I can apply for unlimited hours of cloud DVR storage for an additional $10. And this thing can also be added later on as well.
Okay, and
You can simply,
the recordings will remain only for 90 days over there. After 90 days, it will be deleted.
yes, yes, you already read it. So yeah, that's one thing right there. And now here comes the channel lineup. It says entertainment choice, ultimate premiere. It has listing of every channel. So with this guide, you can simply just tell your customer that, let's say that if any annoying customer comes in and they said that just go through the channel lineup that this package has. So you can simply open this up. You can simply tell them that this has A&E. Uh, if we talk about just the entertainment package, it has A&E. It has the Weather Channel. It has AMC. It has Animal Planet. It has AXS TV, Baby First, BBC America. So you can go through with them uh, by using this document. So it has all of the channel lineup here. Obviously, with the Premier one, it has everything included. But with the entertainment choice and ultimate, they're limited. All right.
Okay.
Now, regional sports network. So these are the sports network that the customer will get with the limited packages. So customer with choice, ultimate, and premier only receive regional sports networks. So just keep that in mind. Not the entertainment one, but the all rest of the packages. Customer do get these channels, the Bally Sports and all of these other sports networks. All right, are we clear on this? Yes, guys. Are we clear?
Yes, yes, we are clear. And Noman, one more thing. The package names will be changed if it's coming from the different location from the USA, like a Latino or something, right?
No, actually, I'll explain you. Uh, these packages will remain. The name of the channels or the name of the packages will remain same.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, I'll come on to that part where let's say the customer wants any Hispanic or any international channels.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Like
where
Spaniel, Korean, right?
uh, absolutely. So someone from you guys had asked me. So now this is the part where we can add these additional channels. You see, the Spanish channels will be for $15 per month.
Okay.
So they get access to up to it says here 55 plus channels. So it has Univision, Telemundo, uh, Mega TV, Fox,
Fox,
and it
Discovery,
has Discovery.
CNN,
Yeah.
C1, Latino.
Yep. Yep. So it has all of these channels in there. If a Korean customer calls in, so you can simply tell them it will be an extra $30. If a Vietnamese call you, that will be $20 extra. Brazilian would be 30. So I mean, obviously you would know once, but you would never. I never sold any Korean package in my uh, 10 years of experience. I sold so many Spanish packages, but not a Korean or not. I did sell Chinese and so many
Spanish.
Indians as well. Yes, it does not say any Indian channels, but obviously you will get to sell them too. Now here comes the
So, Numan,
AT&T.
I have a question here. when we
Just
say regional channels and everything, so and we have seen that there are too many Spanish names which are being
mhm.
mentioned here. So as far as geographies are concerned, US is a I'm sorry. US is a huge area geographically. Okay, so is
Yes.
there any language specifications or geographical specifications which we are supposed to be mindful of?
No, actually, once you will, that totally depends on your marketing. So mostly the people that they will call you, they will ask you about the English channels. So it totally depends. Let's say that if any Spanish person will call you, uh, I mean, they will straight away tell you that just connect me to the Spanish people. So eventually, you will get the English customers. Let's say if a Chinese customer calls in, then they cannot
Mhm.
speak to anyone in Chinese because English being an international language, so they would have to talk to you in English because Spanish is the second largest language spoken. So they do have the Spanish representatives as well. So that is why. But you would not get a customer saying that I need someone in Chinese or Vietnamese or anything of that nature. So
Apart from
like,
that, apart from the lag of question is, do we have a frequently asked question list, readily available with you? If you could, just extend that to us, that in your experience of last 10 years, that what are the most frequently asked questions by the customer, right? So that would be a great kind of help to the team, which is supposed to be starting, in a week's time. So if they can go through that question, right, those questions, then it will help them to understand that what the answer they can, talk about, against those questions.
right, yeah. Well, actually, by the time I had learned all this, but what I will do here tomorrow, most probably, I'll be able to send you that. I'll just go ahead and create it, and I'll just go ahead and send it to you. Okay, but right at the very moment, I do not have that access. But once you would get that product knowledge, I'm pretty positive. Actually, and also not praising myself, but the person that is trying to get you this training is capable enough of telling. Once I will show you, or once I will share my call flow with you, you would not even face a single problem.
Understood, understood. But yes, that sounds like a
But
very
yeah, but
necessary
I will
to have.
definitely send. Yeah, but I'll definitely send you that frequent FAQs, so you can just simply go through them, and so that would be more helpful. Most probably by tomorrow, I'll be able to create it for you, and as soon as I will have it, I'll just send it.
Sure.
All right. Now on to the next part is that the AT&T Fiber, which is the internet services. So now you may not be able to talk uh, to any customer. I mean, that's not available everywhere. AT&T TV being uh, available to every customer. AT&T Fiber for the internet service is not available everywhere. So that is in the limited areas. I mean, it could expand to 35 to 40 states, but it's not available to everyone. So again, it says that our lowest price ever gets started with AT&T Fiber for $35 per month for the 12 months, 300 megabits per second. No annual contract, but there's always a contract. Do not believe this. So with the AT&T Internet, there's always a 1 year agreement.
There's a 1 year
All right.
agreement of that
Yes.
for the fiber.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, uh, now if we talk about the things that we get with AT&T Fiber, is that also do not get yourself confused with uh, the fiber services and the non-fiber, because AT&T is a provider that, as I was trying to tell you at the first place, that it was being that AT&T as a separate entity, they used to have fiber as well as copper internet services that goes through the coaxial cable or the DSL as well. So they have different territories. So you may be able to see the speeds of the internet from 5 megabits per second to 10 megabits per second to 25, 50, 75 as well, and 100 as well.
Yeah, AT&T,
So
I think
that once
it's provide the satellite internet TV internet connection as well, because of there's some remote areas where they do not have the access of the cable or something, so they provide these like internet services through satellite, I think.
no, actually, that is not correct. That is through DSL. So, in
DSL,
order
okay.
for the customer, yeah, in order for the customers to get the AT&T internet, there is always three categories. Said that first will be the DSL,
Mhm.
second will be the coaxial cable, and the third would be fiber optic. So, three different categories.
Okay.
So the non-fiber are for contractual basis or non-contractual?
Yeah, I mean, just do not believe this. It was also written on the TV part as well, but just do not believe this.
So
Once you will go
if
ahead.
a customer, yeah, so if a customer pays me for 3 or 4 months, let's take the 35 per month the internet 300 package. So if
Mhm.
he stops paying me after 4 or 5 months, so annually he will be charged for 420.
No, I'll explain you that. So let's say that if you are in a contract with the AT&T service, there's usually $10 to 15 or $20 early termination fee. Let's say that if you being AT&T customer, you get the internet services only just for, let's say, for $50 per month. So you wouldn't have to pay that $50 for a whole year. You can just terminate your contract after 6 months. So, but so you would get charged for the early termination fee for the remaining months. So let's say that if
Oh,
that being $15, that will be eventually $90 early termination fee, and they can pay it like month by month as well.
okay.
The termination charges. They do not have to pay that in one go. They can make that adjustments with the customer service. They can pay that $15 or whatever the charge would be for the remaining months on
Okay.
monthly basis. Now I'll explain you this. The AT&T internet, it's the unlimited data. All right, so you can just simply ask your customer. This is going to be totally unlimited data, and it also breakthrough Wi-Fi 6 speed as well, the fastest and the most reliable connectivity in your entire home, consistently fast even at peak times as well. So peak time is what uh, everyone is on the internet. Let's say that if there are like 6 7 people in the home all using the internet, it's still, I mean, the customer would not face any kind of lags, glitches, or any kind of pauses. All right. So now, once you would see the 300, 500, and 1 gig, you know that this is going to be fiber internet. This is no coaxial cable or no DSL. And you can sell this internet services alone as well. But these prices that you see here, that might not be correct every time. So it varies from area to area. So you may not be able to see the same price. It is $35 per month for 12 months plus tax, and $10 is for the equipment fee, which is the modem charges. Modem is modem also has a built-in Wi-Fi, so if the customer wants to extend their Wi-Fi signals, they can use their own Wi-Fi router as well. But this modem, they have to get. There is no way that the customer can use their own modem or anything of that nature. They have to use the AT&T equipment in order for them to get the internet.
Okay.
So once you will just select the package on the order entering system, it will automatically be added to the modem will be automatically be added to the package. So it will be, let's say that if you're selling 300 to the customer, which will be $35 per month plus $10 is for the modem, you may see the prices of $50, and in your cart you would see the prices of $50. Now, customer are also eligible to get a $5 discount if they enroll themselves for the auto bill pay. So eventually that price will be $45. If they do not enroll themselves for the auto bill, that will be an extra $5.
Can you explain the auto bill? I mean, I guess it's something paperless bill or something. I was reading about that. Can you please elaborate a bit on that?
Yes, auto bill is something that they do not have to every time call in and pay their bills. We'll just go ahead and take their credit card, debit card information. We'll put them on the file, and every month, whatever their bill date would be. So that, let's say if the customer's bill is $45 or $50, so that will automatically be charged on that day. So
So
they do
will
not
the
have.
customer will be getting any ID and login password or any portal where he can check his bill time to time?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. There is always. They can also go on to the AT&T website. Into their email, they will receive their login credentials for their
Okay.
account, and with that login credentials, they can also download the AT&T My Account app as well. So if they download My AT&T, they will be able to see if there are any outages, anything of that nature. They can simply pay their bills as well, check their status, how much data they have consumed every month. Everything is there on that app, or even on the website as well.
Okay. And prior to this internet part, while we were on the TV section, you mentioned about some coupon or something. $100, I guess so. $100,
Yes,
sorry, red points here. Is it available
yes.
on this package as well?
Yes, I'll tell you about that. Whenever you bundle up the TV and the internet services with AT&T together, customer is eligible to get a $100 Visa reward card, and that
Oh,
Visa gift card will be mailed out to the customer with a time span between 30 to 90 days. They will receive that in the mail, and they can. That is that Visa card will not be something that they can pay their utility bills, uh,
They can
electricity
order the
bill,
movie
or
and on demand kind of a thing with that.
yes, they can also do that. They can also use that card to get something from Amazon or eBay, Walmart, anything of that. So
okay,
they
kind
can
of a
do,
gift card. Okay.
yes, which will eventually have the money in it, but they cannot use to pay their utility bills. Just the internet bill or the TV bill. They cannot use that to pay the utility bills. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
And so again, whenever they would bundle up the service with the internet and the TV service, they always get that discount.
Okay, so it's only specific if they the TV and internet bundle is summed up, then only he will get that.
Yes.
The customer will.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You will not be able to see that on the order entering system, but you can just tell them
Okay.
because yeah. There's these gift cards. They always get these gift cards to the customers. So that's something they can always use that. And now we had come on to that part where there is the DSL services for the internet and also the coaxial services as well. All right. So it says AT&T internet. Now here it says AT&T fiber. Now you see the difference that I was trying to explain you. So whenever you see the 300, 500, 1 gig, which means that it's the fiber services. Whenever you see that uh, the speeds up to 768 kbps to 75 or 100, you get the idea that this is not the fiber optic. This is going to be DSL, or either it's going to be
Coaxial.
uh, coaxial cable. Yes. So that's the basic difference. I mean, although you will be able to sell all of this, but uh, just these
Okay,
prices will
where
be
where we can
different
get
from.
where we can see in which area the customer getting what kind of a speed.
Well, right now, I will be able to get you the some of the addresses where you can see that this customer has this much of the internet speed, and so you can before like going live, you can see that if how does it basically look on whenever you're placing the order.
Okay.
I'll be able to get you the address because right at the very moment, all we only have this thing right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I mean, if we talk about live order placing, then this is a totally different thing.
No, no.
But just
Okay, go on.
yes, please.
Please go on.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that just do not get yourself confused with this process. Just take it as simple order placing.
Okay.
If you would over educate your customer, you would not get the sale. Just simply tell them the basic things, and you should be good to go. I mean, I'm just trying to explain you uh, these things in depth, so you have the idea of what you need to tell your customers, and how much you need to educate your customers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Obviously, I mean, if you will tell that if you tell your customers that you are getting the 100 megabits per second internet, and you will tell this whole story that this comes with the coaxial cable, and it has these many ports and the internet modem, they would not be interested in that. They just need the price, because that's why they're calling it. They
Mm-hmm.
just need a good price and a good service.
Okay.
And also, the main part is that they need to talk to someone because they do not want. Obviously, they can place their orders online as well. That's out of the question. So they need someone to talk to guide them in order for them to select the right thing. That's why they always call us to get the right thing and get the right person on the phone. So that's why. Otherwise, they can simply go on to online and place their order.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And no, yes, please. Now, the things that you can mention to your customer is that AT&T Internet is rated number one in customer satisfaction over other major cable internet providers, which basically means that AT&T never hired any center in Pakistan, India, Philippines, Bangladesh, or any Asian country. They always had their customer service based in US. So that is why uh, their customer satisfaction ratio is 100% in US beside any other cable company. And and the next thing is that free smart home manager app. So the app that I was talking about. So that's also that app that's called My AT&T account. They can simply search it online on any of the Play Store or Apple Store, so they can download it, and it's just a tap away. All right, and now about the installation, you most of the parts it will be if a customer is getting the internet only, let's say. Sometime they will get the free installation, and sometime there will be a fee of $99 for them to get the internet services. All right. So, but uh, there is one thing that they can do. They can simply split that $99 into three separate bills. I mean, they can pay that $99 into 3 months, which is eventually be $33. Let's say that if their internet bill is $50 per month, then there will be $33 more. So their first 3 months bill would be $83. Then after that 3 months period, it will be back down to $50. So they have an option to split that charge into three installation charge, and that is when we are only selling the internet services.
So if the
Do you guys?
customer, yeah, so if the customer opts for the TV as well, for the for the TV service as well, so there would be no installation charges, and installation
Mhm.
charges is also area specific.
Yes, and also
Okay.
credit specific as well. So it totally depends on the credit as well. So I will once we will come on to that part, I will also explain you how their risk assessment works.
Okay.
So then you would have the idea that who are the customers they eligible to get the AT&T services. They have
Okay.
a very uh, high risk assessment criteria. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
And so yeah, I mean we have already gone through this. I believe you guys already have these flags, right? Do you have these PDF files?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Perfect. Now we'll come on to the second entity that is DirecTV.
Okay.
So DirecTV, and before we come on to DirecTV, do you guys have any questions, anything related to AT&T TV?
Okay, the AT&T
Uh,
TV it does has only two services. One is the cable and another is the internet services.
Yes.
Okay, there is no question about this.
Okay. So let us just continue with the DirecTV services now.
Hmm. Yes.
Now, DirecTV. Just to get you an overview of the DirecTV, it is satellite based. It is also available nationwide to all of the 50 states, even in the Hawaii as well.
Okay.
So you can always sell this to the apartments or, I mean, to any customer. So you also need to ask the customer some qualifying questions that if they, let's say that if a customer owns the property or if they're renting it.
Okay.
So if they own the property, obviously they will have no issues. But if they're renting the property, they need to get, I mean,
Permission letter from
yeah,
the.
they need, yes, they need to get the permission to install the service, and they would also need to, you also need to ask the customer that they, if they have a clear view of south side of the sky, because that's where this dish receives the satellite signals from. All right. So again, it says that's their main selling point is that DirecTV is the number one in the nation in customer satisfaction for TV service. If you would go into their Google, you will be able to see that they have amazing customer service,
Mhm.
and beside other cable companies, they're the best in the market. If you talk about the satellite services. So this has so many things. I will just like keep it short and precise so you be able to understand it. Because in order to basically uh, get the direct TV knowledge, I used to has about 7 day training.
Okay.
So it's better for me to keep it precise and clear so you could understand it. I do not want you guys to get confused regarding this process. I'll just keep it simple and precise. All right.
Mhm.
So now it says that access 80,000 plus shows and movies on demand. Now the on demand is something that will work with DirecTV once customer has the internet services.
Yes.
It doesn't matter that if we have a different internet services uh, other than AT&T. All right.
Mhm.
So they need to have the internet services in order for on demand to work. Otherwise, all of the channels will be there. But if they do not have the internet services, the on demand would not work.
Okay.
And what's your
One more
favorite
thing,
live
one more
sports?
thing in this on demand. If someone demand any channel or demand any program or movie, does it have a one day of the limit, or does or he or she can watch the program within any time frame?
Yes, once they had purchased that movie,
Mhm.
it stays there on that account.
For how longer period?
For about 30 days, you can just to make it more good for you, you can just simply tell them it will be there for uh, 30 days.
Okay.
Otherwise, the period is 90 days.
Okay.
But just to be on the safer side, just say it will be there for 30 days.
Mhm. Okay.
So, and the next thing is that watch your favorite live sports news events anywhere. Stream on up to 5 devices. Just disregard that. This does not apply. And free Genie HD
DVR.
DVR.
Great.
Yeah, so with DirecTV service, you no matter what cable box customer is getting, they always get the DVR service.
Mhm. Okay.
It's already included. It's free. There is no charge for that.
Mhm.
And now with DirecTV, DirecTV has some features and benefits that no other cable company has. I'll explain you that in a moment too, why they are exclusive. So sports are always in season on DirecTV. Let's say that if we talk about NFL games
Mhm.
or MLB games, they always have exclusive content. So they also have NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yeah,
That's not
right.
yes, and that's not available to. I mean, that's not available in the entertainment package. They also have similar names: Entertainment Choice, Ultimate, and the Premier.
Right, correct.
But the NFL Sunday ticket, that's not available in the entertainment package. Just keep that in mind. And now we'll go on to yeah again with every package, customer gets uh, 3 or 4 premium movie channels, regardless of any package. Either it's entertainment choice or the premiere. They always get some additional premium movie channels. HBO is one of them. HBO, Star,
The
Cinemax,
same as
Showtime,
on
and
earlier.
yes, and Epix. So they will get that included in the package for 3 months. You can ask them that you do have upon qualification, you get this option. Would you like to get this option, or you do not want to consider it? You need to ask that from the customer,
Mm-hmm.
and upon that, they will just simply tell you that they need it or not. And again, now again, we have come on to that part where it says NFL Sunday Ticket only on DirecTV. So it's exclusive. There's no other cable company in the US that offers this,
NFL Sunday ticket.
which is yes, which is big to most of the customer.
Because they are very much love about
They
football.
would get DirecTV service. Yes, they will, as it says here, the undisputed leader in the sports. You call it NBA, you call it MLB, you
Mm-hmm.
call it
Sports pack.
NHL, MLS. Yeah, they have everything. So that's one big reason for them to stay in the business. So they have this the sports tiers that nobody offers in the whole United States.
Hmm. So this NFL
That's
Sunday
their
ticket
main
is
sell.
free of cost, or does it cost anything?
Let's say that if any NFL Sunday game will come up in 2022, so for that whole year, the 2022 year will be absolutely free.
Okay.
For 1 year, they get that subscription, or and that's normally about a $250 ticket.
Uh,
So they get to access that live, and also it comes up on the TV every Sunday.
mm-hmm.
So they can watch any game,
On Sundays,
regardless, yeah, regardless of any state. So they always get this exclusive
every Sunday
option.
afternoon, all in HD.
Yes, yes, in 4K as well. So there is a whole lot of different packages.
Mhm.
Now, now we'll come on to the general
Packages.
market offers. So again, the names being the same: Entertainment Choice, Ultimate, Premier.
Mm-hmm.
So now the basic difference with DirecTV that it offers more channels than the AT&T TV, because they are basically in development right now. They're adding more and more live TV channels,
Mm-hmm.
but this one will be something that is, I mean, they're being there for about a long time now. That's why they have a more number of channels added to their satellite. So again, the channel numbers would be more. Over 160 channels in this one, 185 channels in this one, 250 in this one, 330 plus in this one. So they have a more number of channel listing in all of their packages, and
Okay.
mostly people prefer direct TV service over AT&T TV. This has a better install rate. It gets you more I mean, more selling room as well.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever gets direct TV services, they all, I mean, they do not have any complaints because it's self-explanatory. So I'll tell you that DirecTV always comes with a 2-year agreement.
Okay.
Again, same thing. And their early termination fee is $20, $420 to be precise. If they cancel the service for in the very first month, then they will have to pay the $420. Again, they can pay that every month, $20. And now the base price starts at $64.99 per month plus tax.
Mm-hmm.
And this price remains good for the 12 months. And remember, all of the DirecTV packages, they have one cable box included in the package.
Okay.
So one cable box is going to be included no matter whatever the package they are getting.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this thing that I was talking about, the first 3 months of HBO Max, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, and Epix included at no extra charge. So that's included, and the regular price for this whole package is $54.99. Just to let you guys know, just let them know that you can cancel that subscription after 3 months, but if you would like to keep it, there would be an extra $54.99 after the 3 months,
Okay.
or uh, they can simply take off these movie channels right from the very beginning. And now, DirecTV package. Let's say that if a customer has 4 TVs and the smart TV, non-smart TV scenario, this does not apply on this DirecTV service. So it doesn't matter whatever the TV that they have, they always need a cable box. And each cable box is included. I'm sorry, that is one box is included, and $7 is price for the each additional cable box. And they will also have the same capabilities like the DVR services. If they have the internet, then the on-demand is going to be there, and Pandora, and a whole lot of different stuff would be there. And their internet, their cable boxes designed in a way that they can also get uh, connected to the internet as well. That's how they will be able to get the uh, on-demand services. All right. Do you have any question till this point?
No, man, it's great.
All right. So let's say that if a customer has 3 TVs, then their total monthly bill. Can anyone of you tell me that if a customer has 3 TVs and if they opt for the entertainment package, what is going to be the bill?
54 plus 21 plus taxes.
No. Customer just has 3 cable TVs.
Oh, he had 3 TVs. Okay, then 14.
Yes.
One is free,
So
one is
six.
free, and two will be charged. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so it's 64 plus 14. And if a customer, let's say that, so let's just do a quick math. And this is going to be the bill with 3 TVs. And that is the bill if a customer opts for the auto bill pay as well. If that is going to be without auto bill, it is going to be an additional $5. All right. If they put the card on the file, then it will be $78.99 plus tax. And same goes with all of these packages. The price that you see here, that's without the that's with the auto bill. Without the auto bill pay, it's going to be $69.99. This will be $74.99, $89, and then 139 respectively.
Okay.
All right. So, and this price that you would see here, this comes with a 2-year agreement. So you can simply uh, pitch the package in a way that the customer understands it. So to start off with this, that you get 160 plus cable channels, the DVR service included, all of your 3 TVs will be covered, and package price will be $64.99 per month plus 7 for each additional cable box. And this price will be good for a year. Second year price would be um, the regular charges would be applicable. So you're getting $30 discount for the next 12 months, and after that we'll be back down to the regular charges, which will be $30 more.
Hmm.
So you see that it's $32.01 first year instant saving. So after the 1 year, it will be if we were at $78.99, then this will be $32.01. That will be $111. And after the 2 years, there is no contract. So they can discontinue the service or search for different options. All right.
So, Numan, I just have to, reconfirm one thing from Siddhant and Rahul, who are also on this call. Guys, you are saying that how, calculations are being made and how Numan is, calculating the pro rata basis charges and everything. I hope
Yes.
you understand that calculation method,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
If not, please ask relevant questions on that front also, so that you understand that how things to be calculated when it comes to a negotiation, or when it comes to providing the accurate information to the customer.
Yes, I was coming to that only, Anil. Actually, I do have. I need more clarity on first year bill and second year bill.
Mhm.
Sure. So
Yeah.
the first thing, again, these prices that you see here, these are the first year prices. Now, as you have all of these documents, so you can simply, let's say that if we are accumulating the bill for the customer, which has only 2 cable boxes, all right. So I want any one of you to just tell me that what is going to be the price. I mean, this exercise will basically uh, get you guys on toes. So just to make sure that we are processing and getting the same details. So can any one of you tell me that what is going to be the first year's bill and the second year's bill with 2 cable boxes with the entertainment package?
Two cable boxes.
64,
Six plus
64
40.
plus 7,
$7
7. Yeah.
Yeah. So which
for
I
first year.
assume will be, yes, that will be the bill for the first year. And now, can you tell me what is going to be the bill for the second year?
32 plus 7.
No, it is just
Mm,
going to be $32 because
$32.
we have already yes,
Okay.
$32.01, which is $104.
Okay. So for the cable, we have to pay for only 1 year.
Yes, this is
Okay.
let's say that we are talking about the base price here. So sixty four
Okay.
ninety nine. Let's say that if a customer has only one cable box,
Okay.
they just need one cable box only. So 64.99 uh, will be for the first year, and from the second year it will be $32.01,
$32 and
which will eventually
97.
and, yeah. And let's say that if a customer had 2 cable boxes, then it will be $7 additional because one is already come
Free of
in with the
cost.
package.
$7 additional for the first year, right? Not for the second
And
year.
the box price remains constant; it does not
Uh,
fluctuate.
okay. So for the whole 2 years, he needs to pay the $7. I'm just asking that.
Yes, the equipment is always on the monthly recurring charges. So let's say
Okay.
that
Okay.
$7 is per month charge for whatever the period of time that the customer would have the service for.
So for an extra, and for the second year, it would be 32.01 plus $7. for the second year.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say that if a customer had two cable boxes, so their
Yep.
first year bill would be $71 something, right? And then we just need to add that $32 and a cent. So that will be $103 and a cent. All right. So we will just need we just need to add this amount into the second year. Whatever the first bill would be, either it's $70, $80. We just need to add this amount into their second year's bill. This amount.
Okay. Okay.
And so respectively, this goes, let's say that if customer opts for the choice package, so the first year price would be this, and the second year would be $47 and a cent more for the second year. So ultimate would be $84.99. Second year would be an additional $61 and a cent.
$61.
And again, this goes with the premier as well, $135 plus for the second year, $135 plus 66.
66.101.
Yes. And so, yeah, this also self-explanatory entertainment package covers this much. It has
Choice and
over
ultimate.
160 channels. Yes. So choice with the choice package and the ultimate package, customers get
And it also
these.
get the NFL ticket as well.
Yes, not with the entertainment, but with all of the other channels, the packages, they get this exclusive NFL Sunday ticket for 2021-2022 season at no extra charge. And Premier will have all of these channels
Please,
included
yes. HBO
for
Max, Stars, Extremes, Showtime.
these choice and ultimate. This would be just for 3 months at no extra charge, same as the entertainment. But it also has the option that a customer can get HBO for a year as well with the NFL Sunday ticket.
Okay, Norman, can you explain me one more thing?
Sure, please.
At the bottom of the price listing, there is written that pay 69.99 per month until credit starts within three bills. What is that?
Uh, just you're talking about this one?
Yeah, these one.
Yeah, actually, it just give me a moment. Yeah, they used to provide a credit because this being an older version, because they had changed a lot of things. So you can disregard that thing. That's why I
Okay.
did not cover that.
Okay, okay, okay. Just had a doubt because it was,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So whatever the thing that I will see, I will just tell you about that because this does not apply onto the new customers now.
Okay.
Yep. And so now I'll come on to the next part. It says all risk levels. Four upgrades included: one Genie HD DVR and up to three Genie Minis. Now, the first box is called the Genie HD DVR, and all of the other boxes
Genie
will
Mini.
be called, yes. And always go for the wired boxes because Genie Mini comes with two options. Customer can opt for the coaxial, like they could have like a physical cable installed into back of their TVs and into the cable box, and they can also go wirelessly. In order for them to work wirelessly, again they need the internet services, and for each additional Genie Mini box, that will be an additional $99 per month. I'm sorry, a one-time charge.
Okay.
So always go for the wired boxes, which is $7 per month. So let's say that if a customer needs a wireless cable boxes, the wireless Genie Minis, then they would have to, let's say that if they need three additional wireless Genie Minis, then it will be $99
270
into
99 plus multiplied by 3
yes. So that's what they would
297.97.
have to. Yeah, obviously, I mean that is way too much for that wireless service to work. So just keep that in mind and always get them to get the physical. I mean the cable services with the physical boxes or with a physical cable. Do not ever quote or tell to the customer that they can get
3 genie boxes.
yes, the wireless boxes. Otherwise, they would get confused and they would be. I mean, eventually, you would lose your sale.
Yeah, because of they will it will cost them very much.
Yes, absolutely. And so that's why I'm just trying to get you guys the idea so you can stick on to the pointers. You do not go into the other directions. Obviously, I mean, it is good to have the knowledge, but that would eventually cost you your sale. That's
Hmm.
why I will not get into those things that could cost your sale.
Hmm.
So we'll also skip this because they have different options for the TV boxes. It varies from $15 per month to $10 per month. So that is why we need to just skip those things. We'll just stick to the point that the mostly customers get. So we'll just stick to the minis, the Genie minis. That is for $7 each. All right. So you can just disregard this one right here. So just keep a good grip on this one where it says fees included of Genie HD DVR with all of the packages. A $7 per month fee apply for the second and each additional receiver for the Genie Mini Ready Direct TV device on the account. So just keep this one in your mind and disregard these other ones. And not this one. I'll just come to these pointers as well. That is the regional sports fee. That's called RSN, Regional Sports Network Charge. That is applied on the choice packages as well as the ultimate and the premier because they are getting the NFL Sunday ticket with this one. So that is why the regional sports charge is something that whichever the package has more number of sports channels, they always get to pay these regional sports charge. And next thing is that so let's say that if a customer opts for the choice package, that is for $69.99 per month right now. So let's say that you just customer does not give you his address, so you can simply accumulate the price and just straight away tell to the customer that is it's going to be $69.99 plus $9.99 plus $7 for each cable box. So eventually it will be if customer wants two cable boxes, then it will be $86.98 and so just keep that in mind. This will be an extra $10 for the regional sports fee. All right, and this applies on these three packages only because they have more number of channels. If you talk about the sports channels, that's why regional sports fee would be there. And now the next thing is that activation fee. So DirecTV installation will be absolutely free. All right. So there's no professional installation charge at all. But uh, every other customer getting the services through direct TV, they always have to pay a one-time charge, which we need to collect at the point of sale. Whenever we are basically processing the sale, we need to collect $19.95. That will be a one-time activation charge. And I mean, customer most probably know about that, so they will not hesitate over the phone to give you their card information. All right. And do you have any other questions still at this point?
No, you're fine.
All right. Are we clear on the sports fees and the one-time activation?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, these are the channels listing. As you can see, a customer wants to handpick the channels. Now, your customer can handpick the premium movie channels, not any other channel, but the premium movie channels. So they can pick HBO only for $14.99 and Cinemax, Showtime, Stars. Each will be $10.99. So as a whole, they will be somewhere around like $33 for all of these three. Epics will be $5.99, and Sports Tier is $14 a month. And these are the channel lineup, so you can just straight away tell your customer along with the local channel, which will be eventually in high definition and standard definition. SD stands for standard definition, HD stands for high definition, and so all of the local channels will be available. And apart from that, customers will get these channels. So with the entertainment this many, and with the choice package, these and these together, and the NFL Sunday ticket as well. So with the ultimate package, this, and this, and with the premier package, the everything, all of these channels. And now the regional sports network, so which we had covered in the AT&T TV as well. These would be the regional sports channels that customer would get. All right, so let's go on to now. There would be packages for the English customers as well as the Spanish customers. Once we will go on to the uh, over entering system, I'll explain you that too. Now, the add-on packages. So obviously, I mean, customer. Let's say if customer wants to get the Spanish channels as well as the English channels, so we can just add a Spanish tier on it, and so these would be the add-ons customers can opt for. This has 130 plus channels. With this one, the customer get 30 plus channels. With Mexico Plus, it gets 25 plus channels. With DirecTV, it ports 5 language channels. Now, the international channel listing, you get Brazilian channel, you get Chinese, Filipino, Korean, Japanese, Italian, Russian, Vietnamese. So, I mean, on the once we will be able to go on to the order entering system, I'll be able to explain you that you'll also be able to see the international channels that is being the South Asian channels. That's where we belong to. So customer can also get if an Indian customer calls in, or if any a Pakistani customer calls in. So we can also add the South Asian channels, which will cover, if I remember it correctly, which will cover Sony and Stars, I believe Star Plus and Z Network. So this will not be just like a one channel, like the Sony HD is. That's not going to be the only channel. Again, it will be the list of channel. The sub channels will also be there. like Sony Satmax. I believe that's going to be in there as well. And but I mean that's on the rare chances that we get the international customers. So out of 1,000, only one customer you will be able to get the international, who will ask you for the international package. Now, these are the prices. We had already covered that, so just do not get yourself confused with this one. And now again, when we cover that, when we bundle up with the internet services, this will go on to a promotion as well. So customer will get a Visa gift card, again AT&T Fiber and the AT&T Internet coaxial as well as DSL. And they do offer home phone services as well. If a customer wants to get a home phone service, nowadays nobody asks for the home phone. But if someone is on house arrest or if someone elderly, they need to get their phone services. So they can obviously get the phone services, not a standalone phone. We cannot sell the home phone service as itself. It has to be bundled up with the internet service. The home phone service, we cannot sell that as alone itself. Are we clear on this part?
Yes, Naman.
All right. Now, again, this is again the same channel listing and the packages. And so that was it for the direct TV service. Now, some of the qualifying questions that you need to ask your customers before you get started with the sale is that you need to ask them that, again, do you own this property or do you rent it? If you rent it, do you have the permission to install the service? And in both owning and the renting, you need to ask that if you have a clear view of south side of the sky.
So, if he is on a rent agreement, so do we need to ask him to send it to us over call and then we attach it into a tool, or he would be submitting it on the time of installation?
I'll I was just about to come on to this point as well. Let's say that whenever we are selling the uh, a direct TV service to any apartment complex, to any apartment, so at the end of the order completion, we will be able to see that send land form. So you just need to click on it, and it will send. It will send the form, a permission form, to their email, which then just need to print it out and just get the authorization from their apartment management or whoever the property manager is there. They will just get their signature on it, and once the cable guy, the DirecTV installer, will be there, he will just collect that form.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the order entering. That was the DirecTV part. Now, if you guys want to take a break, we can take a break and we can start the training for the order entering system. Now, that's where I will explain you so many things which we had not covered in this one. How you will be able to get to process the sales and what questions you need to ask, what information you need to take, because that is going to be something different from this product overview training.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
So if you guys want to take a 10-15 minutes break, we can get ourselves refreshed and just let's just come back on. Right now on my time it's 11, so let's just come at 11:15. What do you say?
Okay then.
Yes.
That's fine.
It is all right. Let's reconnect in 15 minutes. All right,
Perfect.
Rahul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
get some just get your heads around with this one. Just do not focus on this one right at the very moment,
Mm-hmm.
because you just need to get a little break. That's why I mean these breaks are very important for you to get on to the next step. So that's what we are basically doing. So I do not want to get you guys confused with a whole lot different products. I'm just trying to keep it very short and simple. So once you will be selling the product, you wouldn't face any kind of difficulty. You wouldn't like stutter. Uh, that would be the right word.
Okay.
So so yeah, I'll just catch you up in about 15 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yep. But before we disconnect this, do you guys have any questions regarding this?
No, no. We will sum it up when the second session starts and when you tell us how to book an order and all. Okay. So we will sum it
Sure.
up over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have any questions regarding this, just keep your questions written. I'll just go ahead and try to be able to answer all of them. All right.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yep. Mm, talk to you soon.
All right.
हेलो। अरे बच्चों को कुछ समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? अब पता नहीं मेरे को तो अनिल से बीच में कोई Hi, Noman.
Hello.
Yeah,
Uh,
hi. I'm here. I can hear.
all right. So, uh, Ranjit, bhai, would you like to join in?
Hi, Noman.
Ji bhai, would you like to join in?
Yeah, of course. I wanted to talk about a few things. Let us wait for a few seconds. I presume all of them are not here yet. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Anil, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So, are we waiting for anyone else, or are you the only one?
No, no, I'm waiting for Siddhant to join in on this.
Okay.
Rahul, can you check with Siddhant?
Yes, sure. Hello. He's joining in 2 minutes. Hello.
Yes, Rahul, I can.
Siddhant just texted me. He is just going about to join.
All right.
If you guys are listening me on YouTube, इसके ऊपर में खाली 4 बंदे दिख रहे हैं जो देख रहे हैं इस लाइव स्ट्रीम को. And it's supposed to be 5, I think. If you guys are listening me on YouTube, इसके ऊपर में खाली 4 बंदे दिख रहे हैं जो देख रहे हैं इस लाइव स्ट्रीम को. And it's supposed to be 5, I think. If you guys are listening me on YouTube,
Numan, Ranjit, hi, we can continue. Yeah, let's just, let's not wait any longer. So Rahul can understand, I can understand. Just please go on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ranjit, no, please continue.
Sure, Naman. Anil, I just wanted to say that presumably you guys do not have access to the portal as of yet. Am I right?
No, we don't have the access to the portal as of yet.
Okay, so the point is that it would be difficult to make you all understand as to how to use the portal because Noman was supposed to walk all of you through the portal. He wanted to make you all understand as to how can we dispose sales on it and what are the things essentially we are not supposed to do on the portal. Okay, and definitely we wanted to acclimatize with all the nitty-gritties of the portal. Nevertheless, we do not have it as of yet, so I guess you guys need to coordinate with Sandeep with regards to the access.
All right.
And once you do have the access to the portal, then perhaps Noman would be in a better position to guide you through the portal. So that is number one. So, Noman, is there anything left with regards to the product knowledge? Do you still have to train them, or
No,
are we done?
no, I don't think so. There is something left. I believe once we will uh, get onto the Sarah Plus, then we will be, and they will also be able to understand a bit more about the selling thing.
Yeah,
Because
of course, because I know otherwise it would not make any sense because they would not be able to understand as to how to process it, what are the things to be mindful of, so on and so forth. So, Anil, you can talk to Sandeep and figure it out. And tomorrow, perhaps, depending upon the fact that whether you guys do have access or not, we can perhaps schedule another session with Noman and he can definitely guide you all as far as Sarah Plus is concerned.
Yeah. So,
All right.
Ranjit, in response to the points which you just have raised, I'm completely in line with these 2 points. One, yes, of course, we should have a parallel access to the portal where we can navigate, as and when we are getting trained, so it will be more feasible to understand each and every step and directives which are being shared by Numan over the call. So yes, I will definitely speak with Sandeep to have that access with us so that we can go through it while Numan is just explaining it to us so that we can relate what we are doing and it will be easier to navigate in future.
Yeah, great. Yeah, do you still want to say anything?
Yes, Ranjit, there is one
Yeah, go ahead.
to say. Whatever the product training we have gone through, in past couple of hours today only. So I believe that it was quite a detailed one, and Man has tried his best to explain each and every thing and all the questions which we raised. He answered every question in detail. So, in case there are two things. One, I have requested Numan to share the list of the frequently asked questions he might have come across in his previous experience, so that it will be utilized by the team, which is quite new in experience with us, right? So that we are more confident while answering those questions in a standard format. That is one. Which Numan has just said that he will be able to provide it, in while he'll be working on it. That is one. But the second part is, would that be possible for you guys to share any of the recorded call with the customer with us as a sample, so that we can, play it for the team, and we can, set the expectations right, that how the call is supposed to be taken, and what confidence level they are supposed to showcase over the call. It will be a great help if we can have a couple of calls which are recorded, and the live calls which are being uh, or any of the sale which has been cracked over the call with the customer. So that would be a good sample to play in front of the team.
Yes.
Okay. To answer the first part, like FAQs, to be honest, I'm pretty sure about the fact that, given the fact that Noman does have an immense knowledge of this entire campaign, he does not need FAQ handy with him. However, he would come up with FAQs for you guys. So definitely he will have to come up with a write up. So I would urge him to work on it. So as and when he comes up with the whole array of questions which a customer might ask, he will definitely share with you guys. Maybe I do not exactly know as to how long would it take for that. Nevertheless, Noman can answer that. And secondly, as far as the recording is concerned, perhaps Noman can provide us with a recording as well, wherein you can understand as to how to shape a call, how to start it, what are the things to keep in mind, and so on and so forth. As far as the product is concerned, as I was telling yesterday, that it can never be exhaustive in nature, because every other day it could get updated. So you guys need to keep yourselves abreast with the details of any package. So you can simply navigate to their websites, or you already do have all the details which Noman shared with all of you. So, basically it boils down to the fact that, how conversant are you all with the details of the packages, so that, you do not end up mis-selling. And when things are at the tip of your tongue, then I firmly believe that you guys would flourish. What I wanted to talk about, though, is chargeback, because initially when the call is started, I could hear I do not exactly remember who asked that question as to what exactly is the impact of a chargeback. Someone did ask this question, and I thought that once I would participate in this conversation, I would talk about it. So it is not that simplistic. The impact of a chargeback is not simply confined to the fact that it would cause a loss of money. It is much more than that. It goes beyond than that. So what happens that when you do have too much of chargebacks, it is detrimental to the portal, and obviously it adversely affects the portal. So it could lead to the termination of the dealership as well. Therefore, it is very important to make sure that you guys are familiar with each and everything about the campaign, essentially about the product, so that you do not end up mis-selling to the customer. Maybe your intention was correct. However, you guys could not pitch for it properly. Maybe the agents are not familiar with the details of the packages and they missold. Eventually, it would lead to a complaint, and it can escalate into anything, literally. So therefore, before you guys go live, make sure that you guys are absolutely confident about it and familiar with each and every aspect of the campaign. All right. So this is what chargeback is all about. Secondly, I guess you also asked about the fact that what is the duration of a chargeback. So this span is 180 days. So within a span of 180 days, a customer can at any point in time go for a chargeback. Remember, chargeback does have two meanings. It has got two connotations. One, if it was missold, he could simply file a complaint and it would turn into a chargeback. Or else, even if the customer simply voluntarily disconnects.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Jiba, your voice went out.
Okay, so to what extent did you all hear me?
Yes.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, so like, till what extent did you guys hear me? Because I didn't realize it and I kept on talking.
Okay, you were just telling us about the chargeback. There's two types of impact of the chargeback. One is about the money, and second is about the credibility of the company, of the dealership.
Yeah, so essentially, I was talking about the fact that it does not only impact us in terms of money, but also it adversely impacts the longevity of the portal, the dealership itself. So, suppose, for example, if there is too much of chargeback, the dealership might get terminated. So that is how it adversely impacts the dealership. So therefore, you guys should be familiar with each and every aspect of the package. Do not go live unless and until you guys are quite confident of the fact that you can uh, pull through this campaign. And once you guys are absolutely confident of the fact that yes, now you are familiar with each and every package, you can probably have a lot of mock sessions among yourselves so that you guys would be aware of the fact that how well are you now accustomed with this campaign. And that would probably help all of you to ascertain as to whether you guys are ready or not. Because if you end up mis-selling or if you end up quoting wrong amount, um, it could escalate into either a complaint or a chargeback, and that simply adversely affects our dealership. So just be cautious about all these things and be mindful of it. That is all I wanted to say in brief. And I was also talking about the duration of the chargeback. Uh, it is 180 days. So within a span of 180 days, a customer can always go for a chargeback. Even if he voluntarily disconnects his connection, it would be termed as a chargeback. All
Okay.
right.
All right.
So understood, understood the criticality of all these, things while we are looking for AT&T. So we'll be mindful of it. Nevertheless, and there is one more, point I wanted to highlight here, that not the basis of this particular trade only, but the kind of process we have designed internally that before we will have some of the mock sessions internally, so that we can come across any possibility of creating errors on the call. We can find them proactively and eliminate the possibility to
Yeah, great. I believe you guys have already recorded this entire session. So perhaps you can use it for your internal training sessions. You can go through this several times and make sure that each and every agent who is supposed to go live is familiar with each and every aspect of DirecTV and AT&T. And I guess with the passage of time, would be able to understand each and everything. It's not a rocket science. It is all about practicing. Besides that, is there anything else? Because now we need the portal to train you guys with regards to the Sarah Plus. So I guess we can get back tomorrow once you guys do have an access to it, and then we can continue with it.
Okay.
So, Noman, what would be the most convenient time for you
Actually, I
tomorrow?
I believe Siddhant has something to ask.
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to ask, as you were speaking about mis-selling and chargebacks, I know that I get the criticality of it, but do we have a set of mis-sell parameters that in which cases it would be considered as mis-sell? And I believe you were
Uh,
continuing something with the call disconnection as well. Can you please elaborate on that as well?
Yeah, see, as far as quality parameters are concerned, it is not a rocket science. You know, as long as you adhere to all the guidelines, uh, it would not be detrimental to the dealership. As long as everything is recorded, so that later on, let's say, for example, you have taken care of each and everything religiously. However, if the customer ends up complaining, you should have something to corroborate it. So therefore, recording is very essential and critical for this campaign. So make sure that you guys record each and every conversation with the customer, so that in case you guys are not at fault, you can come up with a corroborative evidence that no, this was the whole conversation, everything was clearly understood by the customer, and therefore we were definitely not mis-selling. So this is number one. Secondly, as long as you guys do have uh, and in-depth knowledge of all the packages, I do not see any reason as to why would you make any mistake. Thirdly, and most importantly, in case you do not have an answer for the customer's question in terms of billing or whatever, do not rush through the answer. There is no harm in apologizing and excusing yourself. You could simply go to their website, or even on Sarah Plus, you can have access to such details, and you can come up with the accurate billing amount. Noman, would you like to cast some light on it?
Yes. Even in fact, I was about to stop you, and I was in addition to the thing that you had told, that is very accurate, uh, and also just in addition, that if you, let's say that if you forgot, I mean, obviously we are all human beings. I mean, and that's in our genes to make mistakes, whether it's anywhere. Now, what you can do is that, let's say that if you forgot to tell something to the customer, then you simply need to just give me guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, happy
Yeah,
Father's Day,
yeah.
Noman.
Ranjit Bhai knows my daughter, so
Yeah.
she
All
just
right,
ran
Noman,
out.
carry on.
Yes. So uh, what I was saying is that in addition to obviously we all are human beings, so we can. It's in our genes to, I mean, make the mistakes. Now, let's say that if you forget to tell something, let's say that if you forget to tell the price of the cable box, let's say that if customer wanted three cable boxes, or let's say four cable boxes. Now, you said to the customer, you just told the base price of the package, which is $64.99 or 69.99, whatever the price would be. What you can do is that you can simply, you had closed the call, everything went smooth, but eventually you realize that this thing or this point that you're supposed to tell to the customer, that has been missing. So what you can do is you can simply call back the customer, just let him know that I apologize. I forgot to tell you about this thing. Uh, at the first place, I forgot about that. And now I'm just calling back to tell you that this price is good for this year, or I forgot to tell you about the box charges. Now the box charges would be this, and so whatever the case would be, you can just simply just tell the customer that you forgot about it. Now you're calling back to tell you that since everything is being recorded, so that is why you wanted to just clarify that. And now also, in addition to the chargebacks, as direct TV is mostly with a 2-year agreement, so you just need to make sure that you tell each and every detail to the customer accurately. And as that will be a 2 years agreement, mostly customer obviously does not want to pay that early termination charges in any case. So just forget about the chargebacks because they will not come like often. Uh, in most of the cases, AT&T TV has a higher chargeback rate. Since I'm currently working on that same campaign at the moment, so AT&T TV has a higher chargeback rate than the Direct TV.
Okay,
Because,
Noman. Yeah.
yes,
Okay, sorry. Please continue. Sorry. Yeah.
yeah, because that in some areas it would be non-contractual as well. In some areas, it's not available to everyone, but in most cases, that would be non-contractual. So customer does have the liberty to cancel the services and go on to another provider. Obviously, they're just implementing this streaming services to the customer, so that can, I mean, that cannot be liked by anyone or everyone. So yeah, I mean, considering the fact that I'm still working on this campaign, is I can be available, not 24/7, but in the working hours. So if you have any questions, concerns, you can just send me a message, and I'll be happy to help.
Okay, sure, Noman. Noman, I had two more queries regarding the same which we were discussing right now. Just for an example, um, out of thousands, one call pops up where the agent forgot to mention the any equipment charge. Sorry,
Yes.
any equipment added. But the overall estimation of the total cost, which is being to be levied to the customer, has been
Hmm.
provided correct. Is the agent
Yeah.
at fault, and is it a missell?
No, that is not misleading or mis-selling. That is because eventually you wouldn't be able to, I mean, miss on to any of the charges, because at the end of the completion of the order, you will get a summary of everything. I will try to show you something. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
I have the sales here. So just give me a moment. Let me just share my screen. Just give me a moment. I'm just
Yeah, please.
just I'm just trying to pull up out save. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, yes, we can.
All right. So now this is the completion of the order.
It is from Sarah Plus.
Yes.
Okay.
So I cannot access the Sarah Plus from right here from the home internet. So uh, and also to elaborate about the Sarah Plus, that uh, now how we had designed in our office at the moment is that there is one laptop sitting in the US, So we had connected that through. I mean, obviously, TeamViewer, and there are so many AnyDesk. So there are so many softwares that you can download and you can get access. So if you were to process the orders using a different uh, IP, Plus will catch you and will dock you down. So that's one thing that you need to make sure that you access the Plus on VPS, not even VPN. I believe Ranjit Bhai must have told you about that too. That cannot be accessed through VPN. If you think that you can connect a paid VPN and access Plus, that is not the case. So you would have to get a VPS, which is virtual private server, or you can just have a laptop sitting in United States, and you can just simply enter all of the customers' details and place the order. And that's what we do here. The screen that you see, that is totally a different system sitting in the United States, and that's how we place the orders. We have the access. I place all of the orders myself. So I enter all of the details because we can only have one access at the because the office where I'm working right now, we have about like 18, 20 representatives working there. So they send their details over to me. They put their customer on the hold, and I process all of the details, and then we get back to the customer and tell them that they have qualified, and then we process on to the next step. Now, just to get you the idea of how this is Plus completed order.
Can you zoom it
Uh,
out a bit? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
yes, I was about to tell you, or I was about to basically. You see that credit clause written.
Yeah. You were talking about the credit line that he must need to pay something that depends on his credit class. Yes, you mentioned it.
Yes, so there would be three categories. One is being high risk, second is medium risk, and last is low risk. So we prefer low risk customers, and you do not have to sell your services to high risk customers. High risk customers means that you eventually will get a chargeback, or the customer will not pay the bill. You still be able to complete their sale, but you just need to make sure that you do not do that, because if you do that, eventually you will get a chargeback, and obviously you do not want to do that. So that's first thing. So you always process medium risk customers and low risk customers. That's
Okay.
yeah.
So this is something we cannot discuss with the customer itself. If a high risk customer pops into our IVR and asks for anything, as in for sale or any product, so this we cannot discuss with the customer.
Yes,
I
I
guess
mean
I'm
you
right.
will be yeah you will be able to determine that after getting your after getting everything processed. So you take their details, first, last name, date of birth, social security number, driver's license number. So these are the details that you need to take. And after that, you would ask the customer that do you authorize a credit check to qualify you for the service. And once you would take the authorization, you just click the button, and it will tell you that if a customer is low risk or a medium risk or a high risk. So depending on the risk assessment, you will be able to process the sale. And uh, most of the high risk customers, they needs to pay a deposit amount, which varies from $99 to $300. That's why, I mean, we do not sell those customer. Eventually, they would not be able to pay that deposit amount, and you would not get something out of it.
Okay, and if they do, and then can the sale be converted? If they do, by chance.
Yeah, but there is no payout, so there is no
Okay,
eventually,
okay.
because the payout is determined uh, through low risk and medium risk.
Okay.
Eventually, if you will sell the product or sell the services to high
Oh,
risk
high risk.
customer, you
Yep.
eventually would not get paid or a very less payout.
Okay.
In most cases, no payout. So just it's a waste of time. You can
Okay.
just like straight away tell to your customer that uh, that you did not qualify for the service. Is there anyone else whose name that you can put the account under? If they do, then you take their details and
Okay.
yes, and you can simply go ahead and ask them that. Well, do you know anyone in the household which has a good credit score? But after processing the calling person's name.
Okay.
Now, the thing that I wanted to tell you that you see that this breakdown here. So it says Genie,
Two
two Genie
Genie,
minis. You
direct
see that?
TV activation.
Yes.
Yeah, the customer did enroll for the auto bill as well. So DirecTV Entertainment, this is the base price. And yes, you see that 3 months of HBO added to the package. And you
It's not
also
added.
see,
I guess it's not added. I guess it's zero there.
yeah, but that's why I mean they're
Okay. Okay.
free.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're free for the 3 months.
But it's
That,
added in the
yeah,
package. Okay. Okay.
yeah. And now you also be able to see estimated government fees and taxes. That is $10.77.
Okay.
Estimated fees and surcharges, which is $9.62. So this is the government tax, and this is the surcharge, which is eventually, if I run a quick number, with so entertainment package that was with 3 TVs, and then it's $10.77 plus $9.62. So you see the same
Uh,
figure,
okay.
$99.38. That's the monthly service charge. And customer had paid the one-time activation charge, which you can see here, which is
$19.
$19.95.
Yeah.
And the sales tax also applied on this, which is of $2.37.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
you see
it's
that.
included in the 99.38, right?
I'm sorry. No,
Uh,
that is the monthly service
that's
charge. Yeah,
okay. And
that's
that okay. And
and
that right. Okay.
yeah, that this monthly bill, $99.38. A customer will receive it after 30 days of activation. Did you get it?
Can you please repeat your voice a bit trimmed?
Yeah, I was saying that this $99.38, the customer will pay it after 30 days of active service.
Okay.
But today, the customer had just paid this $22.32. That is the activation charge.
Okay. The amount paid today, which I can see in the payment information. So
Yes.
over the call, we need to access their Mastercard, as you said earlier. So
Yes.
yeah.
There will be four options. You can either use a Master, Visa, Amex, or Discover.
Okay.
So out of these four cards, you can, put in any card information in there, whatever the card they have, and then you just need to, after the end of the order, you just need to give this account number. This is the order account number to the customer, and your sale is completed.
Okay. What we will do with that account number?
You just need to provide it to the customer. Just tell them that this is your account number.
Okay. And the AT&T team will be contacting him for the installation.
Yes. You see, here is the installation that we had scheduled for the customer, which is August the 18th. Time
Data
is
time slot.
being
Okay. 8
8 and
to 12.
yes. And in order to make any kind of changes, they can call at this number, 844-223-4359, or they can simply call in 1-800-288-2020. That's the general customer service number.
So these are the proactive information which we need to provide the customer and call after we have converted a sale.
Yes.
Okay.
So once you will get the access to the portal, just go through the process with me, and I'll also share the call flow with you.
Okay.
So, and that will be by tomorrow, because I need that was designed to sell Spectrum services, but I just need to amend that, and I will uh, share it with you.
Okay.
All right. So, and then you will get a summary, the order summary like that, where you can copy and paste all of these details into the Google Sheet or whatever the sheet that you would put it on. So, and you would come across four different credits. So you see unknown risk. So, which means the customer has to pay a credit, the deposit amount of $199, which is a non-refundable deposit. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So we could not, and we will not process this kind of sales into the portal. So that could eventually result in a chargeback.
So mostly only low and medium risk customers.
Yes. Yes. So yes, and once you would see this page, after this page would appear after processing the credit assessment. So once you would see this page, uh, you would know that customer qualified or not. It
Yeah.
would shown onto this tab here. It would say unknown risk, high risk, low risk, or medium risk. If that is low risk or medium risk, then it's good. Otherwise, you can simply skip it.
Okay.
And so yeah, that was it. And selling direct TV service, it's very easy. Now I'll just show you that how the representatives send in the details. So you see that this representative sent me uh, this, that is the customer's address, name, date of birth, email address. That's the phone number. That's the driver's license. That's the expiration. That's the issuing state of the driver's license. That's the social security number. And then there's the car details. So that was it. And then I processed the order, and that's what we do.
Okay.
So yes, that's the process. I mean, if you get onto the process, you do not have to, I mean, worry about the chargebacks. If you are trying to convey the right message to the customer, just don't worry, that you will be on the right track.
Okay. So and one more thing, a small thing, the termination charges. Do we need to be proactive with the charges about the termination fees? If he
No,
no
no.
no. Okay.
If customer, if you're trying to tell that to the customer that this is an agreement, they know that there will be early termination charges. If a customer is uh, a proactive customer, they would ask you that if there is a, a termination charge, and if there is a termination charge, how much that is. You can just proactively. Then you just need to tell them that there will be $20 per month charge for the remaining months.
Okay. So $20 is for direct TV, I guess so you
Mm,
told me. And
yes.
for AT&T TV?
Yes, most probably, I do not recommend you selling that, because selling AT&T TV is a whole different story. Because you need to send, let's say that if customer qualifies, then you need to send a verification code onto their email,
Okay.
and then the customer will reply or reflect, or will tell you that they have received this code, and you need to
Uh,
enter that into the system.
okay. Just like an
And
OTP thing. Okay.
yes, so and then after processing it, you will eventually need to have them sign the agreement, the electronic agreement, which they will eventually do it from the
Like a
email
DocuSign?
that will be sent. Yes,
Okay.
and which is some kind of a confusing document if they are, I mean, not if they are in hurry, they will never give you that sale. So just make sure that you try to focus on direct TV. If a customer, I mean, let's say that if customer proactively tells you that they do not have they cannot install a satellite dish, then you go for the AT&T TV in the worst case scenario. Otherwise, just like focus on direct TV because it has a better install rate, better conversion as well. So
Okay.
I will.
Okay. One more thing. Out of all the products, internet, AT&T TV, direct TV, which is the most sold product?
That is direct TV.
Direct TV. Okay.
Yes, if a TV customer calls in, they know the reputation of direct TV. And they have better customer service, although it's a satellite based provider, but they have excellent customer service. And if if their customer, if they're loyal to DirecTV, the DirecTV will give them amazing discounts as well. Let's say that if they are paying about $100 after a year, they can simply call in to the retention department, and DirecTV will give them some amazing discounts.
Okay.
They just want to retain their customers, and chargeback would not be an immediate chargeback. So what they will do, they will give the customer a time. Let's say for the first month, they will just call the customer, and after the 3 months of time, they will send a letter that you have. This is the bill that you owe to DirecTV. If you would not pay that, that will you will lose that service eventually. So they would just not like terminate the services immediately if a customer is let's say if customer is not paying the bills, they will still keep the service active for about 3 or 4 months. Obviously, if customer will not pay the bills eventually, then it will be result in the termination of their service, and it will result in a chargeback for you.
Okay.
Okay. If in case a customer doesn't pay his bill for 2 or 3 months, it adds up into the next uh, current occurring
Yes,
bill. Okay. So
yes,
is there any extra charges for that as well? Do we?
yes,
Okay.
yes. That totally depends on the late payment. That is somewhere around $5 to $8 to $10. It varies from area. We do not code that. You can just simply tell them that I can give you an approximate figure that is $5 to $6 to $8, but that is something totally dependent on the states because each state has a different policy than the other. So you cannot be very precise on the tax rate, or you cannot be very precise on the late payment fee, or whatever the case is.
Okay.
And so yeah, that was it. Ranjit bhai, if you would like to add something.
No, Noman, thank you so much indeed for your time and patience. And I'm afraid there isn't anything else left today to discuss anymore. So maybe we can assemble tomorrow once they do have an access to Sarah Plus, and then perhaps you can guide them through Sarah Plus. That's all.
Okay.
Sure, definitely.
All right.
All right.
So, Anil, if you were still on this call, do coordinate with Sandeep and figure out as to when can you have access to Sarah Plus. And in accordance to that, we will schedule another session with Noman. How does that sound? I guess Anil is not there. So anyone who was listening to this, I mean, it could coordinate with Sandeep or Anil and figure out as to when you guys are going to have an access to Sarah Plus and let us know, and then perhaps Noman can schedule us another session with you all.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
All right. So is there anything else before we terminate this call?
No, nothing more. Rahul, do you have any questions
No, no,
for the?
thank you so much. Thanks for this session.
Okay, what I want to say before we hang up the call, that do not clutter your mind at this point of time, because all of you are in a way novice to this campaign. So first of all, confine your energy to the product knowledge. Go through the products, go through different packages. It is not a rocket science. Everything is mentioned over there. It is all about the fact that how how arduously you guys go through the details and how much you imbibe in terms of knowledge. So the more you go through it, the better would be the chances to grasp each and everything. And later on, you would realize that over the calls, it is not only about the product knowledge, it is also about the ingenuity, like your inventiveness, your innovative style over call. Because many a times there would be so many things wherein you will have to, come up with impromptu answers. So that's where your skills come into picture. So I mean, it is a vast world wherein you got to probably hone your skills when it comes to talking to the customer, besides having the knowledge, of course, of the product. So this will come definitely with the passage of time. It also depends upon the fact that what kind of marketing you guys are going to have, with what precision they are going to do the marketing, and accordingly, I guess you would receive the calls, the inbound calls. Nevertheless, to begin with, focus on product, and then slowly and gradually, definitely, you would understand the Sarah Plus portal. Initially, as Noman was suggesting, and I guess this is what you guys would also do, one of maybe perhaps the team leader or supervisor, I do not know who, he would have an exclusive access to Sarah Plus, and he would process the sales as Noman does for his company. That would be, I guess, better uh, in terms of safeguarding the portal. So,
Yes.
anyways, we will discuss about all these things later on. At this point of time, today, just focus on the product, go through it several times, and make sure that it is at the tip of your tongue. By the time you guys are ready to go live, and things would fall in place on its own. All right.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
So that's all, guys. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Noman. Thanks
Noman.
Thank
indeed.
you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much,
I
guys
will
for
Noman.
let you
having me.
know tomorrow, as to whenever they do have access to Sarah Plus, I will coordinate with you. And then, depending upon your availability and convenience, you can schedule another session. Okay?
Sure, Bang.
Sure.
All right, brother.
All
Thanks
right. Bye
indeed.
bye.
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 Take care.